the drum major instinct. It's a desire to be first. Some of us express it in our style of dress. We want to be the first one to buy those sneakers. We want to buy the first one to buy this brand of clothing. Others express this desire to be different through their haircuts. Some people express this desire to be different through their hairstyles. And even some people express this style to be different through their hair colors. I don't know if you even realize it or not, but this is the drum major instinct, and it flows through all of our veins. A desire to lead, a desire to stand in front of everybody else. If we were to look at your Instagram page, I'm sure that we would see it right there. The drum major instinct shows up in your desires to get likes. It shows up in your desires to get that viral video. It shows up, and I'm even sure that if we was to look at your Snapchat, and if we was to look at your Instagram page, we would also see it there. Our desire to be leaders of the pack. Our desire to be the drum major. Our desire to stand in front of the band. You can recognize the drum major instinct in me. As I stand in front of you today, this drum major instinct has overwhelmed me, and it has lit a fire inside of my soul. And I can only quench this fire by pursuing my dreams. But you have to be careful. You have to be careful because if this drum major instinct is not properly harnessed and cultivated, it will destroy you. If it's not kept in check, this desire that you have to be first, this desire that you have to be seen, will have negative effects on all of our lives. It's the reason why we have bad credit scores, is this drum major instinct. It's the reason why we live check to check. It's this drum major instinct. This drum major instinct makes us go out and buy a car that we can't even afford. I know a man that went out and bought a Benz, but he rides around on empty on his gas tank because he can't afford to keep gas in it. And then to make it even worse, he went out and bought rims to go into his Benz that he had to finance, but he can't afford to keep his son's cell phone on. This is the drum major instinct, the desire to be seen, the desire to be noticed, the desire to stand in front of the band and lead the band. He wants to have a luxury car, but he's not making luxury car money. This is the drum major instinct, and it will break you. It will break your bank account. And if you let it run wild, it will break your family apart, and eventually it'll break your heart. This drum major instinct is what has you desiring to go to the club and pay $600 for a VIP section. This is the drum major instinct, where you want to sit on the table and be seen by everybody else in the club so they'll know that you're somebody important. This same drum major instinct will make you reach in your pocket and pay $250 while in the club in a $600 VIP section for a bottle of liquor that only costs $55 in the store. This is the misguided drum major instinct. This same drum major instinct will then trick our women into thinking that they have to expose themselves in order to get the attention of men. This misguided drum major instinct is sickening. It will have our women showing all parts of their body parts, wearing see-through clothing, doing dances that's not supposed to be done in public. This is the drum major instinct misguided. It has them seeking for attention, seeking to be seen. They want to be first. They want to be noticed. I want you ladies to know that your backside is not your best side. So when someone goes on your Instagram profile, or when they go on your Snapchat, you don't have to be showing your backside. Your backside is not your best side. And if you want to be known for your beauty, don't let it be known for your booty. All right? Every time a camera comes out, you see sisters doing this. It's so funny. I see it all the time. Not just sisters, you see white women, you see Spanish women doing it too, but your backside is not your best side. There's more to you than that. And you don't want to start putting this out there, because when you get a man, he's going to treat you according to how you put it out there. He's going to go on your Facebook page, he's going to go on your Instagram, he's going to check your Snapchat out, and then you're going to be treated according to the things that you're attracting because you put it out into your universe. But this is the misguided drum major instinct. The misguided drum major instinct is the #1 reason why our youth are out here joining gangs. It's because they want to be part of an organization. It makes them want to be known for being a blood, or they want to be known for being a Crip. What's popping? What's banging, homie? This is the misguided drum major instinct. And once they join the gang, this same drum major instinct will likely get them killed, because they're going to step out there and do things that just shouldn't be done. But the weird thing with street life and this misguided drum major instinct is because if you don't get killed while in the gang, it will elevate you to the status of a big homie. And a big homie is nothing but a misguided, lost drum major. Instinct gone wild. And the weird thing about big homies in gangs, you young guys, you may know gang members, you may know people that want to get you down with gangs, get you right, get you left. So they take you to the big homie, and you want to have acceptance, you want to be in the family life, you want to be a part of the Crips, you want to be part of the set, you want to be Damu, whatever you want to be. And the big homie going to say, I'm going to bring you home. I'm going to bring you to the fold, I'm going to bring you in the family. But I'm going to ask you this, how is this guy going to bring you home when he got a wife or a girl and kids that he ain't even raising his own? All he's doing is establishing things and abandoning them. He's not even taking care of his own family. But you expect him to bring you in the fold of the blood or the fold of the Crips and take care of you. That's the misguided drum major instinct. This misguided drum major instinct is what's filling up our justice system. It's filling it up with our boys. It's filling it up with our men. It's filling it up with the girls. It's filling it up with the women. Blacks and white alike. And our desire to be seen or to be noticed, we seem to associate with the wrong type of people. We begin to disrespect our parents. We begin to wear our pants below our butts with this misguided drum major instinct. We begin to look for love in the arms of men who are actually sexual predators, and they may be too old for us to have relations with. We begin to drink alcohol in this misguided drum major instinct. We begin to experiment with different kinds of drugs with this misguided drum major instinct. We begin to have sex with people just to try to be accepted. This is a misguided drum major instinct. Choices. You are free to choose your actions, but you're not free to choose the consequences of your actions. She sits in as a judge. The people that come in front of her, chose what they wanted to do. They can't choose the consequences. So remember that. You are free to choose your actions, but you are not free to choose the consequences of your actions. So stay woke, my sister. Stay woke, my brother. Don't get caught sleeping. Know what's going on around you. The drum major instinct is alive. This drum major instinct can be used for good, though. We must desire to be #1 in academic awards. We must desire to be known as kind. We must desire to lead our community in love. We must desire to be honest. We must desire to complete college and be #1 in our profession. We must desire to be more than a statistic. We must desire to say no to drugs. We must desire to get married. We must desire to be a father. We must desire to be a woman with this drum major instinct. So, let's all be drum majors. Let's all stand on the front lines together and fight against domestic violence. Let's fight against depression. Let's fight against molestation. Let's fight against addiction together. Let's fight against insecurity. This drum major instinct, and I am the drum major. So as I stand in front of you today, I am beating my drum. You are listening to my rhythm. I'm giving you hope. I'm the marching band leader. You're listening to the rhythm of victory, and I impart power on you all. I impart leadership. I impart sacrifice. I impart determination, and I impart trust. Because I want to tell you something, that I had a dream that one day my community would rise. And I had a dream that young folk of today will begin using their smartphones to educate themselves instead of being entertained. Can I get an amen with that? How many times are you entertaining yourself on your smartphones instead of being entertained? I had a dream that people of all colors would stop killing one another. I had a dream, and I shared this dream. I drove up here to share this dream with you today, and I have been to the mountaintop. Oh, I have seen the other side. And each and every one of you have a beautiful future ahead of you, but you must properly manage this drum.